What is challenging about facing Jamaica, particularly in Kingston, and what do you want to most see from your team?
You can repeat, please.
Yeah. What's challenging about facing Jamaica, particularly in Kingston, at home for Jamaica, and what do you most want to see from the team?
Well, I think the challenge always is improve ourselves. That is the main challenge. Of course, in Kingston is going to be a tough game. The condition for sure will be different than the condition that we are going to find after in St. Louis. And it is to adapt to the circumstance. To be a team, a solid team that can challenge Jamaica and Kingston is going to be a massive step, improving the mentality, the capacity to be all together, the fight together, the match them in the motivation and the aggressivity. I think after Mexico is one of the best thing or the main thing that we need to improve.
Given just having a couple days to train, how much detail do you feel like you've been able to add to the concepts of how you want the team to play?
Yes, always we work in details because it's difficult to work longer in time. Always we need to provide the thing that the player need, and the priority in this campus is to try to recover from the weeks or the last weekend when they play or they were involved in their teams. They arrive in between Sunday and Monday, and today is Wednesday and we play Thursday. That was the priority, but we were talking, and we are going to work tomorrow also in a small detail that to make the group to feel comfortable on the pitch, evolving little by little, no doing big steps, but yes, a smaller step that bring us the possibility to build something solid for the future.
How much detail do you feel like you've been able to add to this camp that's been in addition to the details and the ideas that you brought into last camp?
Well, it was more in general, translate the idea last campus because I think we had more time to train. Now it's about to, I think, to refresh all the concepts that we were working, trying to be solid in the way that I think we worked 1 month ago. Some details that we can add is, of course, a small thing. Always in the game, we are going to face different team. Also, we have different squad, and we are going to present different team with players that maybe not play together, or players that only we start to know now from Sunday or Monday. Also, it's about to build. With time, I think when we know the whole group and all the players that are injured, we have the possibility to be with them. I think after we are going to decide to have 23, 24, 25 players more consistent, and it's going to be easier because in the moment that they know us in the way that we expect to perform and the demand from us, always is easier. But now we need to know really well the players that were in Austin, but also the players that now the new players that arrived in this campus.
How well do you know Steve McLaren, and what has your experience been like with him?
No, I know very well from UK, and of course he's a great coach. He has experience, and it's going to be tough. Jamaica have a very good team. All the players that we know because they perform and they are playing in Europe, and most of them in UK. And that is why we have a knowledge, and we know that they are capable to perform really well. That is why make them very dangerous, and we need to be very conscious that we need to pay attention and be very serious in our performance.
You've been working in the U.S. for a couple of months. What have you learned so far about Latino culture, both in the U.S., inside of soccer, and outside of soccer as well, just in the U.S. in general?
In general, I think we are so happy because I think we discover a different world, but at the same time with a lot of passion and of course very professional, and the discipline is there. Yes, that is the culture that we find. Of course, that we need always believe that we can do big things. It's true that is about step by step building the mentality, but I think they come from very good period with Greg, and of course that make easy for us to keep improving, and with the objective in 2026 to prepare the team being really competitive, and with the mentality and the idea into try to win every single game.
Christian will play his 75th match tomorrow for the U.S. at age 26. What does his expertise, experience, and talent bring to the team?
Yes, I think he's one of our best players. I think he's playing in a great club like Milan. I think it's important to add for us, for him to add all his experience and quality. And yes, of course, he's still really young, but already have the experience to compete with USA, with our national team. And yes, what we expect that he perform and to create the dynamic for him to feel comfortable on the pitch and can score goals and be the player that we expect that he can be.